Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today we're doing an update review of the Ninja Prestige Smart XL Air Fryer. Apparently, some people think that I just don't use it. That's what the comments said. But in my first review video, I said I had just gotten it. It was an unboxing. It was a first look video. So now that I've had it for 4 months, I want to go in deeper of what I have found over 4 months of using this air fryer. Now, the reason I got this air fryer is it was to replace a previous different brand air fryer that had this door like a toaster oven that I really wanted. But my old one got too hot on the outside that I literally burned myself that hot. And I just didn't think it was that safe. So I got rid of that one. I got this one. And I got it because I love to use an air fryer for dinner, but I really like to bake with it with my cookies. It just cooks cookies amazingly. So here's the thing. I have used it for 4 months, probably twice a week, because I did get a second air fryer. I'm a little obsessed with air fryers that had the basket because that was a little bit better for like chicken tenders and fries. I still use this with those things too, but let's get into why I got a second air fryer. This air fryer, it is great. I love the fact that it has the door. Is it easy to clean? Kind of. Here's how I clean it. I use Pink Stuff and the Scrubby. So I use that because the dirt sticks in an air fryer. I don't know why, it just does, and it does with this one as well. So I don't use these pans very much, but even you can see there's like a film, very hard to get off. I don't know if you can see that up close. I do scrub these with the Pink Stuff because it also just kind of grabs all of the grease. When you air fry things like chicken tenders and French fries all the time, I don't know, they have grease in them, I suppose. And then here is the basket. The basket stayed pretty clean, as you can see from all of the use that we have. It's a little discolored, but we clean this every single time, so we make sure that the grease doesn't build up. Then this is my cookie sheet. Now, I learned on old air fryers, and I even made a mistake. You can see the built on here that I can't even get off. So I got this from Amazon. It's a silicone pad that goes in there. So I always cook my cookies on this because it's very easy to clean. I take this out and I clean that. That way I'm not scrubbing this pan all the time. Okay, and here is the other rack. Now, the thing I also learned, again, I clean the door quite a bit just because it just kind of gets it holds on to all of the grease and everything from the food. So it holds on to the food. Now, I also learned, this is the tray at the bottom. I learned with my last one, these don't come clean once they're dirty. You just, no matter what you do. So I cover mine with foil. So look, it is absolutely brand new because I never cook with it without this, because when I use the basket with chicken tenders, it drips down. I don't know what to do to not have that do it. It just does it because of the chicken tenders. And what happens is down here, it gets on the heating elements, and there's no way to remove those and clean them that I know of. So I don't like that it's always dirty. Not dirty, it's just food is on there, so I guess dirty. So it does hold on to that, and I don't, unless I put a pan underneath it. So here's what I should probably do. This is where my chicken tenders and fries go, and I usually just put them like that because, let's get this back in there, because the heating elements are here and up there, and I wanted to have heat from all angles. So I never put the tray down here to catch it. So again, maybe user error, I don't know. But I do know that I always keep that covered with foil so that I don't have to be scrubbing that. There's nothing that I can seem to do. It's just gonna, be like that, I guess. So that is my biggest thing with the air fryer, is it's not that easy to clean. And the second thing, it's so heavy. Oh my God, is it so heavy. I said it was heavy in the first one because I lifted it, but every day, I don't like to keep it out on the counter all the time. So every day that I take it out, it is heavy. It's probably one of the heaviest air fryers, but it works amazingly well. It gives me it's super easy, user-friendly down here. I use the bake a lot. It's very easy to get to the different options. We got air fry, air roast, whole roast. You've got dehydrate, broil, toast, bagel, pizza, and reheat. So many different options on this. You can also raise the temperature. You can also raise the time before it goes off. really, really great. Very, very user-friendly. So even though I'm not in love with the fact that, I do have to put a little, cleaning effort into it, I do love how it cooks. It cooks very evenly. It cooks very quickly. It makes cookies amazingly. I can put, some in the basket. I could put some on a tray. It has a very large capacity, so I can cook multiple things at the same time. It does show fingerprints on the outside. I try to wipe those off. They don't come off all the way, but it's okay because I do store it in my pantry. So if you're looking for an air fryer that is this door type of style, which I like, because I feel like it has more capacity to cook, this is a good one. Just note, make sure, my tip is always to put foil on this bottom one. Otherwise you're gonna either look at a dirty tray or you're gonna be scrubbing it. I would also cover this tray because it will have built on stuff that you will not get clean. So get a silicone mat for that one. And otherwise, it cooks really great, does its job, so that's it. So I will put a link in the description below if you want to check it out. This is the Ninja, and that's it. Let me know if you have it. Is it hard for you to clean, or is it pretty easy? Let me know what you like about it, what you don't like about it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.